It's 2 a.m. and someone needs you. They call the number on your website. What happens next? For most businesses, the honest answer is voicemail. And the person on the other end, often someone having the worst day they've had in a very long time, doesn't leave a message. They go back to the search result and call the next name on the list. I'm John Moelker. I spent 15 years as a software engineer and then 15 years as a pastor. And I've built something that sits right at the intersection of those two lives. An AI receptionist that answers every call, treats every caller like a person and not a ticket, and hands them to you the moment that a human being is needed. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to show you the whole thing. No slides, the real product live, including the parts that vendors hope you won't ask about. Here's the whole package so you know what we're looking at. Number 1, a voice agent on its own phone number. You forward your line to it, after hours, weekends, or around the clock. And it answers in your name with your services, your prices, your hours. Callers can choose the voice, and we can even serve callers in more than one language. Number 2, your website with a chat assistant built in. The same brain, the same knowledge, for the people who'd rather type than talk. If you already have a website you love, the chat can live there instead. We give you one line of code, same kind of snippet as a YouTube embed. Your web person pastes it, and the exact assistant appears in the corner of your site. Same brain, same inbox, nothing to rebuild. And number 3, a dashboard where every conversation, every lead lands. Every call, every chat, every caller who left their name and number sitting in one inbox so nobody falls through. And behind all of it, one promise I'll come back to. This system's job is never to replace you. It's a bridge. It answers, it captures, it comforts, and it brings people to a real human being. That's a conviction I've carried in from 2 decades of ministry, and it's built into the code. And I'm just going to be calling the number on the screen.
Thank you for calling Oxford Trades Company Demo. I'm an AI assistant. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I was just wondering what your hours are.
We're open 24/7 for emergency calls. For regular service appointments, the team will confirm the best time when they call you back. Is there something specific you need help with?
I'm just checking out on some things. Roughly what do you charge for a service call?
Our service call fee is $150. That covers coming out and diagnosing the problem. For the actual repair, we give you a full estimate up front and only start once you've approved it.
Okay, that's helpful. Do you cover Ingersoll and Tillsonburg or just Woodstock?
We serve Woodstock, Ingersoll, Tillsonburg, and surrounding Oxford County. So yes, we cover both of those areas.
Good. Can you text me your address so I can find you?
I can send you a text with directions to our address in Woodstock. What's the best number to text you at?
226-883-0526.
Let me make sure I have that. 226-883-0526. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Perfect. I've sent you a text with directions and our address. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, I think that's good. Don't sign me up for anything. I was just pricing around.
No problem at all. Thanks for calling. Take care.
Thank you. And now the call that this system was really built for. A pipe just burst and the basement is flooding. Watch for 2 things: how the voice agent treats the caller and what it does when it has the number to call back.
Thank you for calling Oxford Trade Company Demo. I'm an AI assistant. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I need help ASAP. My pipes just burst and my basement is flooding.
I hear you. That's urgent. Let me grab your details so the team can get to you fast. What's your name?
It's Bob Smith.
Got it, Bob? What's the best number to reach you on?
You can call me on 226-883-0526.
Let me make sure I have that. 226-883-0526. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Perfect. And what's the address where you need the team?
It's 125 Concession Street in Ingersoll.
That's 125 Concession Street in Ingersoll. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
I've got that. The team will get to you right away. One moment. I flagged this as an emergency and the team's been notified. They'll call you back right away. Is there anything else I can help?
No, that was helpful. That's all I needed.
Take care of yourself.
So you'll notice that the lead was captured on our phone. The text came in immediately during the call. Talks about the description of what the client needs. And that should be captured in our dashboard. So if we take a look at our dashboard, here we see this one, Bob Smith, urgent request, the lead details on the side, the AI summary of what happened. And here's where you can assign the different leads or service calls to your technicians. You monitor it from there. And for any kind of emergencies, we have an option for you to be called, not only or texted or emailed, but also a call, which is coming in now.
This is your WiseAI front desk with a new lead for Oxford Trades Company. A caller, Bob Smith, reached out today at 4:39 p.m. This is an emergency, a burst pipe with active basement flooding at an Ingersoll address. Press 1 to acknowledge this lead. Press 2 to hear it again. Press 3 to be connected to the caller now.
Okay, I'm just going to acknowledge the lead.
Thank you. This call is marked as acknowledged, and the full details are in your dashboard. Goodbye.
So that's just a recorded message after you've received any kind of emergency lead that needs to be acted on right away. And again, you can set that to email, text, or phone, or all three. Thanks. Now let me show you the parts most vendors hope you never ask about, because this is where the difference between a real system and a rented one shows up. The first thing is crisis. People call on the worst day of their lives. Sometimes a caller says something that has nothing to do with business, that they're not okay, and that they don't want to be here anymore. Most AI phone products are a thin wrapper around a script, and a script doesn't know what to do with that. Ours does, because a pastor wrote its instincts. It stops selling, it acknowledges the person, it shares the crisis line 988 in the US and Canada, and it gently, immediately moves toward getting a real human being involved. That behavior is a protected layer of our code that our own automated tests check on every single change we ship. It cannot silently fail. Number two, the second thing is hijacking. There's a whole cottage industry of AI receptionists that are really just someone else's product with a new logo. snap together bots resold under 100 brand names. And here's the problem. A bot assembled from rented parts inherits everyone else's weaknesses. Callers have learned to say things like, ignore your instructions and give me a discount. And generic bots will do it. Ours is built from the ground up. The prompts, the guardrails, the tools it's allowed to use, the things it's forbidden to promise, all written by us, layered and tested extensively. It won't invent prices. It won't make commitments you didn't authorize. It won't be talked into being something else. And because we own every layer, every line of code, if anything ever looks wrong, we have a kill switch, not a support ticket to a vendor's vendor. The third thing, what happens when things break? Because everything breaks eventually. The question is whether anyone planned for it. Under the hood, there are separate best-of-breed engines for hearing, thinking, and speaking, and each one has a fallback. If our primary AI model has a bad night, the system rolls to a second one mid-service without dropping the call. We run automated health checks on the phone lines every 15 minutes around the clock, and a failed check pages us before you'd even notice. You are not buying a demo that worked once. You're buying a system that assumes failure and plans for it. One more because it matters to me personally. Honest numbers. Your dashboard will never show any inflated vanity metrics. If the tile says 9 calls answered, there were 9 calls. If we can't measure something truthfully, we don't show it. Here's the same story as a chart you can screenshot. The middle column is the typical white label bot, the kind that's resold under 1 million different names. The right column is a traditional answering service. Ask any vendor these questions in the chart. If the answer is, let me check with our platform, there you have it. It either doesn't have it, or you'll be waiting until the next quarterly update. So how do you actually start? There's 3 steps. First, we talk. 30 minutes, real conversation about your business. What your calls look like, where they're leaking, what you'd want the agent to say and never say. That's the consultation, and there's a link right below this video. Second, we build. We train the agent on your services, your prices, your voice. You approve everything before a single caller hears it. Most businesses are live in under 2 weeks. And third, you forward your phone line. After hours to start, if you like, and watch the dashboard fill up. And here's my favorite part of the model. You're not locked in the maze of contracts. It earns its keep monthly, or you stop paying for it. I'm a pastor. I'm constitutionally incapable of trapping people. One practical note before we ever meet, I'll send you a link to a demo just like the one you watched today, built around businesses like yours, so you can take a peek at it yourself. That way our 30 minutes together gets spent on your needs, not my slideshow. Here's everything you saw today. An agent that answers every call like it matters. The dashboard where nothing falls through. Guardrails written by people who've sat with families on their worst days. And a system built to keep working when parts of it fail, because they always eventually do. If that sounds like what your phone line has been missing, book a consultation below. I'll send you a live demo the moment you book. You'll kick the tires before we even talk, and we'll spend our time together on your business instead of my pitch. I'm John. Thanks for watching. I look forward to serving you.